Buff Nation, what is going on? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. And hey, want to come at you with a video giving you my top 3 transfer portal additions, most impactful for Colorado this year coming out of the spring transfer portal period. Be sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments who your top 3 most impactful transfers are. I want to go ahead and get into it. And I don't have this in a specific order or anything like that, but these are my top 3. The 3 guys that I think are going to make the biggest impact on the product on the field. They're going to help improve the quality of play that we got here. And you guys know that probably means we're messing with the defense, right? Right. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's start with Pitt transfer and former, now teammate again of Samuel Okunlola, Dayon Hayes, edge, 6'3", 265, graded out very well in the run defense and pass rush. But take a look at this. 29 quarterback hurries, 44 pressures, 4 sacks. That's wonderful stuff. Almost 40 tackles on the year, 27 stops. He's coming in with a handful of years of experience. He's going to line up mainly as that edge for us, but can do a little bit in coverage if needed. But we're bringing a guy here that very productive edge. He can play both the left and right side. Starter for Pittsburgh. I would imagine that he probably slots in as one of the starters here on defense as well. Absolutely massive addition for us. Pat Narduzzi with another L. You love to see it. So Dayon Hayes making my top 3. Let's stick on the defensive line. Rayyan Buell, 6'3", 277. I would hope by now that he's listed a little bit heavier than that 277. I think he does look a little bigger than that from what I've seen of him on tape and seeing some of his highlights, but very productive player, 4-star rated transfer in the portal right now, somebody that can provide not only quality depth to the defensive line, but someone who could potentially start on this line as well. Coming over here from Ohio, has a few more years of eligibility, which is great. Probably will slot in to play more of that 3 tech, but somebody who graded out pretty well in the pass rush, about a 66, but 6 sacks from the interior. That's something to keep note of. Of course, he is going up a level now from G5 to the Big 12, so there might be a transition period there, but this was a guy who grades out very well in run defense, 12 stops on the year as well, can play multiple spots on the defensive line, so provides some versatility. And this was a guy that a lot of schools are going after. Played 400 snaps this past year, so you know he is he's going to come in with great conditioning. He's going to be used to playing a lot of snaps. That's always great. A big time addition on the defensive line. I would love to get like a 340-pound nose tackle that we can throw out there, but I'm very, very happy with what additions we've made on the defensive line during this period, and Rayyan Buell is one of them. Again, a 4-star transfer that we're bringing in here, a guy with multiple years of eligibility left. Very happy to have him here on the Buffs. I think, again, he'll mainly slide in as that 3 tech. So you can see most of his snaps were taken at the B-gap alignment this past season. And lastly, let's go get to another guy coming up here from Michigan by way of Charlotte. That is Nikhai Hill-Green. Fantastic linebacker, 6'2", 232 pounds, massive size. Levante Bentley and the gentleman that we signed, Johnny Chaney Jr. That's right. We now have 3 kind of 6 foot plus, 230-pound plus linebackers now. And what's great about Nikhai's game is that he can cover as well as provide quality support in the run as well. Taking a look, I mean, he had over 80 tackles, 83 tackles, 44 stops, couple sacks on the season as well. And a guy that I think slots in as a starting inside linebacker for us. You can see he took 450 snaps at box linebacker, played a little bit of slot as well, which is interesting. 73 snaps. So guy that can cover a little bit, but I would view his addition as a big time upgrade to our linebacker room. Again, spent a lot of time at Michigan and now most recently at Charlotte. Had a big time year there, and looking for him to provide some quality play here for the Buffs this year as we transition into the Big 12. So those are my top three guys, all defense. I've loved the fact that we've added a lot of offensive linemen as well to help build out that pipeline. Guys with 3 years of eligibility, 4 years of eligibility left, right? But I'm trying to give you guys who I think we're going to see making the most impact out of this transfer portal group on the field this year. And I would say it's going to come more from the defensive side of the ball. Now, in addition to Nikhai, Dayon, and Ryan, I did think about throwing Savion Riley in there because I do think, even though he's not going to be a starter this year, I want to assume he's going to be somebody who's going to be playing part-time snaps here. And ultimately, I love the fact that we're continuing to up the level of athlete that we're bringing in every single portal period. This is a big win for the Buffs. I would call this portal period a success. So y'all let me know who's in your top three. Who are your top three favorites? Who are the guys that you see having the most impact on the team this year that came from this spring's portal period? Be sure to smash that like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And as always, go Buffs.